Who was the wife of Cain? The Bible never mentioned the identity of Cain's wife. And the Bible never said Cain got to a place and picked a wife from some people who are already existing there. The Bible never said that. The Bible only said Cain knew his wife and they had a child, a son, that they named Enoch. The Holy Scripture only points to Adam as the first human being, the first man God ever created. And through him, God created his wife, Eve. And they and their children are the first family on earth, first family of mankind on earth. Now, you also need to understand the way the Bible is written. The Bible, despite that it's a book of history, it still doesn't speak, some irrelevant history. And that's why I pointed it to us earlier, that the history that the Bible is speaking about, you see that is history about the people whose lineage has to do with the salvation. Lineage or bloodline has to do with the covenant of God. So the Bible is not interested in giving you history of, people who has no relevance with salvation or with the covenant. For instance, the Bible never gives you detailed account of Ishmael. The Bible never gives you detailed account of Esau. Rather, the Bible gave you detailed account of Jacob. It gave you detailed account of Isaac, not Ishmael. So also, the Bible will not give you detailed account of Cain. It will be detailed account of Seth, because that is the lineage where God is going to establish his covenant. And that is the way the Bible is structured. And that's why I said earlier on that it's a book of covenant. And the covenant is the salvation. So the Bible is only speaking about that salvation. So it is only people in the Bible whose personality is so relevant to salvation that the Bible will give you details about. But of course, like we said, because they are the first family, they must have married, from their siblings. Cain's story is not a validation. It's not what to use as validating the Bible or to check the authenticity of the Bible. No. The Bible is a spiritual book. And for you to read and understand it, you don't read it like you read novels, the book from Shakespeare. So it is not a story. It is not a novel. It is not a drama. It is a spiritual book. The Bible said God is spirit, and those who must worship him must do so in spirit. So you should allow the Spirit of God to come over you, and you seek true understanding. When you read the Bible, the Spirit will minister to you and you have understanding. So I leave you with this. Thank you and God bless you.